यूपी से लेंगे। अरे जोर से बोलो, अरे हक है हमारा, हम छीन के लाएंगे, छीन के लाएंगे।
సిటిజన్షిప్ అమెండ్మెంట్ యాక్ట్ 2019 కు వ్యతిరేకంగా డల్లస్ లో ఎన్ఆర్ఐలు నిరసనలు తెలియజేశారు.
So I'm hearing people going back to Nuremberg, Germany, going back to Nazi atrocities and going back to Hitler to compare what is happening in India, to compare what is CAA and NRC. But we need not go like 5,000 kilometers away from Delhi to make sense of what is happening in India.
పెద్ద ఎత్తున రోడ్లపైకి వచ్చి సిఏఏ ఎన్ఆర్సీలను రద్దు చేయాలంటూ ప్లకార్డులను ప్రదర్శించారు.
संविधान को बचाएंगे, कागज नहीं दिखाएंगे, हम जनगण मन भी गाएंगे, कागज नहीं दिखाएंगे, हम जनगण मन भी गाएंगे, कागज नहीं दिखाएंगे, जात पात में बांटोगे, हम भारत मांगते जाएंगे, हम कागज नहीं दिखाएंगे, हम कागज नहीं दिखाएंगे।
No to fear, not to hate.
Stop Modi before it's late.
No to fear, not to hate.
Stop Modi before it's late.
No to fear, not to hate.
Before Modi before it's late.
That's like hey ho, okay.
Hey ho, hey ho. Hey ho has got to go. BJP has to go.
BJP has to go.
Hey hey ho ho.
Hey ho,
BJP
has to go.
RSS
Has to go.
Hindutva
Has to go.
Amit Shah
Has to go.
Narendra Modi
Has to go.
NRC
Has to go.
CAA
Has to go.
Police Raj
Has to go.
Fascism
Has to go.
Hindutva
Has to go.
Police Raj
Has to go.
RSS
Has to go.
Hindutva
Has to go.
Amit Shah
Has to go.
Modi
Has to go.
BJP
Has to go.
Hey hey ho ho
Hey ho,
BJP
has to go.
Hindutva
Has to go.
Amit Shah
Has to go.
CAA
Has to go.
NRC
Has to go.
Police Raj
Has to go.
Fascism
Has to go.
Hindutva
Has to go.
Brutality and violence. Police are actually entering the homes and vandalizing and rounding up people. We've heard news that more than 700 people, 700 youth have been arrested by the UP government, by the police, by the UP police.
They're also confiscating Muslim property.
They're also confiscating Muslim property, and the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh, the Ajay Bish or Yogi Adityanath, he has said that he will take revenge. Imagine a lawmaker, a head of state, saying that he's going to take revenge on people who are protesting, peaceful protesters. Shame, shame. And why do you think the police is able to vandalize, is able to take a high hand, to show that such high-handedness? Is because the lawmakers are making slogans. What are the slogans? Not revenge. They're saying that देश के गद्दारों को गोली मारो सालों को, देश के गद्दारों को गोली मारो सालों को. These are the what's his name? Kapil Mishra, one of the member of parliament, right? MLA. The lawmakers, they're giving a free hand to the police to go and break the bones of the people who are protesting, the students who are protesting. This is shameful what is happening in India. It's shameful. So what we need to do right now, what can we do from here?
ఈ చట్టం దేశ సెక్యులర్ వ్యవస్థకు వ్యతిరేకమని, పౌరసత్వ కల్పనలో ఇది మత వివక్షకు చూపేదిగా ఉందని విమర్శించారు. తక్షణం కేంద్రం సిఏఏను ఉపసంహరించుకోవాలని డిమాండ్ చేశారు.
Modi! 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 Amit Shah! Amit Shah!
Hello everyone. My name is Hafiz Beg and I'm not going to take much time. I just want to talk about a couple of things to every one of you. So I am myself a student, and you have seen the violence the state has caused on the students of Jamia and various other universities in India. So I myself being a student, and a lot of us I'm sure are students here, so we stand in solidarity with you, We want to let you know that we are with you and we appreciate what you're doing for us. And secondly, very important thing, please pay attention. It's a very important thing which concerns me is the media, the corrupt media, and the state is trying to make it seem as if it is a religious issue. It's a Hindu-Muslim issue. It's absolutely not a Hindu-Muslim issue. You can see people of all faith are here. Please give a shout out, please. Say Jai Hind. Not just here, in across the world, in all the cities, people of all faith are protesting against this bill. So it is not a Hindu-Muslim issue. It is not a religious issue. It's an issue which everybody is concerned about. So media and the state, please make it stop seeming it as a Hindu-Muslim issue. Once again, please let the students know that we are with them. Please say Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind!
The oppressive government of Modi and Amit Shah, not just in the college campuses in India and on the streets of India, but globally, everywhere, all the cities globally. I'm here, I'm glad I'm here with everyone. I see when I turn my faces, people are representing many organizations here, many Indian Muslims group here, Aligarh University people are here, IIMC, Naseem Foundation, just about, I see a lot of people here. That's the whole reason we need to be together, we need to protest, be out there to protest this oppressive regime. I'm here mainly to save the constitution, save the secularism of India, and we will continue to do that. I want one nara, we all say, save secularism.
Save secularism.
Save India.
Save India.
I'm here because I grew up in India and it really breaks my heart to see what's happening to my country. I grew up with everybody, every religion in my school and college, and I can never imagine differentiating on the basis of religion anyone. I'm really here to represent my faith also. I'm a Hindu, I'm a born Hindu, and I don't understand this Hinduism or fanatism. I can't imagine being a Hindu that you actually can discriminate on basis of anything. I mean, if you can't love a human being, let alone you even understanding your religion, you understand nothing according to me. You know, you first need to be a good human, like another human, appreciate, respect another human. I think that's the basic. And then comes to the legality, which is the Constitution. The Constitution of India does not segregate on the basis of religion, caste or creed. Everybody has the freedom to practice what they want. Everybody has the freedom of movement where they want to be. Everyone has freedom of speech. And even if there are any laws which are going to be put in place, like for example, Section 144, they cannot be used rampantly. There has to be some discretion how you're going to use these laws. And I think to me, I am blown by the solidarity that the Indians have expressed by coming together, you know, to fight the Modi government. When you see TV or when you see any of these news channels, you see so many youths fighting against it, raising their voice against it, and such well-informed youth. So to me, honestly, I think I have great hopes for my country. I really think they have come together, and I think even as Indian Americans, we need to express this. We need to express this solidarity. We need to be together, and we need to fight against any anti-secular movement, I think, be it in India or be it in the United States.
Jai Bhim everyone. I am here as part of Ambedkarite Buddhist Association of Texas, being along with you, all brothers and sisters. We are here to condemn the atrocities which the fascist government is doing with all the college kids from across the India. Originally they thought only Muslims will be on the street, but on the contrary, everyone, be it Buddhists, be it Dalits, be it Hindus, everyone is on the street. So they are trying to use force and suppress everyone's voice. Second thing is, because we are the followers of Ambedkar, we want to save the constitution. We want to remove the religion from the constitution, which this government is trying to do. So make sure that we are all together, we fight for this constitution, because that's the Bible for us. Because without the constitution, nothing is there in India. This is the only thing which can suppress the Manusmriti which the RSS wants to implement. And again, we want to be together. And again, Jai Bhim, Jai Bharat.
The Dalits, the other minorities, and everyone who do not subscribe to their ideals is a legitimate target. For them, your muzis, your commies, your urban nexal, your liptards, your seculars, your prostitutes, everyone has a name and everyone is a target. As a famous saying goes, first they came for socialists, I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for trade unionists and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for Jews, I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me and there were no one left to speak. And thus, obviously, this is the first step towards their utopian state, to, bring this law which discriminates people based on their religion, right? And then for this, these three girls and the students of Jamia and AMU, when they start protesting, the first thing a fascist state does is to kill the protest. They show all kind of brutality. And right now in my own alma mater, Aligarh Muslim University, there's 60 students who were injured. 5 of them lost their lives. And in the state of UP alone, where I come from, 16 people have lost their lives alone. And the police is going in the city of Muzaffarpur from house to house, trying to actually barge into the house and pull people from their house.
Shame on you people!
Modi, shame! Shame on you people! This is a tough time, but we all remember the situation. What the saying goes, when the situation is tough, when the going is tough,
The tough gets going.
the tough gets going. When the going is tough, the tough gets going. And we are tough. We're not going to cower down, right? And this is time which will differentiate between people who rise to the challenges or those who actually cower down. Those who are going to say, yes, we are not going to cower down. We are going to stand against them. Someone who is going to rise to the occasion or someone who hides. This is the time that will differentiate people like us. Are we going to have an India of Gandhi or Azad or the India of Golwalkar and Savarkar? An India, that stands for pluralism or India that stands for theocratic state. So I will not take too much time. All I will say, this is a defining moment and we need to stand together and fight. And I will end with another, couplet which Ram Prasad Bismil, and Ashfaqullah Khan, they just, had their anniversary when they were sent to gallows, which says that Sarfaroshi ki tamanna, Sarfaroshi ki tamanna, ab hamare dil mein hai, dekhna hai kitna, zor baazue qatil mein hai, dekhna hai kitna, zor baazue qatil mein hai. Thank you very much.
You all came here to this protest rally because you deeply love the freedom, liberty and justice. You all came to this protest rally because you reject the fear of fascism, the smear of racism and xenophobia. We all came here today because we want to stand up to the civil rights and the constitutional rule of law and secular democracy. Now let us talk a few points. Why thousands of students in Jamia, Millia Islamia and Aligarh Muslim University and JNU, why they are opposing this law, Citizenship Amendment Act? Why in the streets of Indian states millions of people are rejecting this CAA and NRC? Because this law implements a religious discrimination. This is unconstitutional. It is completely destroys a nation and the secular credentials of a nation. If I want to give you a message, if the ruling establishment becomes rogue, if the prime ministers and presidents, just a moment. If the ruling establishment becomes rogue, if the prime ministers and presidents like Trump and Modi and Shah becomes dictators, and if the elected government becomes fascist regime, the people have to take the power into their hands, and you have to throw this fascist regime. You have to defeat this regime, and you have to throw these kind of dictators into the dustbin of the history, right? As we. I mean, if you look at the news report, you see the signs of state violence. The students who are studying in the library, right? There is a lathi charge, there is a tear gas shell, and they have brutally hit on the eye of the Muhammad Minazuddin. He has lost his eye. So like when the thousands of peoples or they want to protest in Delhi and all our cities, the police as being used as a mercenary tool to oppress the rights of the people. But however, the Modi wants to conduct his meeting in the Ramlila Maidan. We have to understand this hypocrisy. But anyway, we as the Indian Americans, what kind of role we can play? We can play a role in shaping the public opinion against this fascist regime and these dictators. And and also, I'm sure we all, like engineers, and we have studied science, we have to do a critical thinking. What is the political solution to stop this fascist regime? How we can stop these dictators? Elections may not be a solution, for this. So we have to think very creatively. Is there an economic blockade we can do? The people have the power. They can do a non-cooperation by not paying taxes, not by doing an economic boycott, and specifically identify.
Can you hold this banner?
First of all, it's beautiful seeing a ray that we were talking about on अपना सांझा पंजाब की चाहे मुसलमान है, चाहे सिख है, चाहे ईसाई है, चाहे बुद्धिस्ट है, चाहे सिख है, इंसाफ और सच के लिए अगर कोई नहीं खड़ता वो इंसान के ढाले के लायक नहीं है. If you see that your neighbor's house is burning and you sit at home in peace, then you do not deserve to be called a human. If you see that your sisters are getting lathi charged and they're getting humiliated और आप घर पे आराम से सो रहे हो, आप अपने माँ के बेटे खिलाने के लायक नहीं हो. If you see that your brothers are getting tortured, if you see that concentration camps are being built in your backyard, and yet you still go on and work as an engineer or a lawyer, as a doctor कि यार मेरा काम तो चल रहा है, तो आप इंसान कहलाने के लायक नहीं हो. So let me be very clear. If you love freedom, if you love peace, and if you love tranquility, you must love justice. न्याय के बिना, इंसाफ के बिना अमन नहीं हो सकता. अमन तभी अमन ये बोलते हैं ना कि शमशान घाट में अमन काफी होता है, जो कोई कुछ नहीं बोलता क्योंकि सब दफन होते हैं. If you want peace, you must get justice. Without justice,
No peace.
there is no peace.
No peace.
And injustice anywhere. Martin Luther King said कि कभी ये पूछते हैं ना यार आप डैलस में बैठे हो, ये इंडिया में हो रहा है, चुप करके बैठे रहो. नहीं. They say, Martin Luther King said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And I would like to sum up. Benjamin Franklin said, ये याद रखें, when the 13 colonies were working separately, they had separate agendas. Benjamin Franklin said, you must hang together or you will hang separately.
Yes.
ये फैसला कर लें. अगर साथ में आवाज उठानी है, जहां अलग अलग कुचले जाना है. क्योंकि we know what the agenda is of the government. We know what the agenda is of fascism. And we will just be like that. When Nazi Germany was mechanizing throughout Germany, तो वो पूछ रहे थे to allow the educated people कि आप क्यों नहीं आवाज उठा रहे. One, Mr. Nommler, everybody must have read this. He said first they came for the gypsies. I stayed quiet because I was not a gypsy. Then they came for the handicapped. I stayed quiet because I was not a handicapped. Then they came for the laborers. मैं फिर भी चुप बैठा because I was not a laborer. But then they came for me. Then they came for me. And now nobody's here to speak for me. तो अगर आवाज नहीं उठाओगे तो जनाजे ही उठेंगे. आवाज उठाओ. Make sure you agitate. You agitate and you agitate. And you make sure your children know what peace is. You let your children know what struggle is. संघर्ष के बिना अमन नहीं हो सकता, न्याय के बिना अमन नहीं हो सकता. And I would like to sum up by saying, Sikh community, wherever there is injustice, we will make sure we stand. ये हमारे धर्म के अकीदे हैं, हमारे धर्म का फलसफा है. तो चाहे हमारी कश्मीरी बहनों को घर तक हिफाजत से पहुंचाना था, वो सिख वीरों ने किया, करेंगे. अगर हमारी हिंदू बहनों के भी आ जाए, उनके साथ उनको भी हिफाजत से साथ बचाएंगे. Basically, at the end of the day, we must make sure we struggle together and we will succeed together. Bole Saniala!